Hello, welcome to After Village Kitchen, the home of traditional African delights. Here you get to learn about Ghanaian traditional foods, and I have sauces and spice blends like Shito and my 10 spice blend, which is full of natural spices for your jollof, your stews, everything. Is an all-pepper spice. So do check it out on my website. Plus, I also have my recipe book, my 101 Ghanaian cuisine, an introduction to Ghanaian foods. It has many more other recipes as well. So do check out my website, www.aftervillagekitchen.com, and shop for these products. Plus, there are so many recipes out there for you. Do follow my Instagram account because I do give live cooking sessions with tips and techniques. And whilst here on my YouTube channel, don't forget to subscribe because there's more coming your way. Okay, so I'm going to show you the basic ingredients for seasoning. All right, the main basic ingredients is my Ghana Trio Plus One, which is basically a blend of ginger, garlic, onions, and Scotch bonnet pepper. Pepper is optional, but the three main ingredients are ginger, garlic, and onions. So this is what I have blended here: fresh ginger, garlic, and onion. That is what you need. And I have blended with oil because I think it helps when you are grilling the meat, it helps it to grill nicely. But you have a choice to use just a little bit of water to help the ginger, garlic, and onion to blend nice. So having got your this is the basic ingredients. That's a Ghana Trio Plus One: ginger, garlic, onions, and some pepper if you like a bit of heat. And if you want flavor, add natural ingredients. Please move away from MSG loaded ingredients, chemically created ingredients. Use these natural spices like a fomwisa, a suruwisa, a kitinkete, cloves, which is pepper, and kitinkete is aniseed. This is Ashanti pepper. This is Cuban pepper, and all these natural spices you can add to your base. This is the base. You can add to your base to add extra flavor to your seasoning, right? And these form parts of the basic ingredients, but you can choose and add which one you think you like best. But for this seasoning, I'm going to use a bit of this, a fomwisa, and a bit of a suruwisa, and a bit of my 10 spice blend, which is a blend of ginger, garlic, nkitinkiti, which is aniseed, cloves, pepper. So I've got all that blended already, and that's here, and it's great. This seasoning is great with chicken, meat, and basically everything. It's an all-purpose kind of seasoning. And of course, you need a bit of salt to help bring out the taste in your seasoning. So to use these seasoning, I'm going to use these natural spices. I'm going to lightly toast them in my asenka. I've got my asenka already heating up. So I'm going to toast it lightly until it starts to pop. You don't want it to burn. You just want to lightly toast it so that all the flavor is released. This is optional. This is just to get maximum flavor out of my spices. But you can actually add it straight into your blend with for ginger, garlic, and onions, and blend it together. That is also good. So when it's just about to start popping, you can hear it pop slightly, and that's enough. Okay, and remember, I am using an asenka, so it retains a lot of heat, so you don't want it to stay on too long. But if you are toasting it in a pan, as soon as it starts to pop, you take it off. So now that it has toasted, what we need to do is to grind it so that we can add it to our Ghana Trio Plus One, which is our onion, ginger, and garlic blend. So this is my 10 spice blend and the asurisa and the fomwisa, which I have lightly toasted and ground in my asenka. And I'm going to add these extra spices to my basic base, which is the Ghana Trio +1. And I'll mix it up. I'll add some salt. And this mixture or blend, it's just a wonderful blend to be the base for your stew, even when you're making tomato stews, for jollof rice, for chicken, for meat stew. This is a wonderful, wonderful base to go with everything, to season your chicken, meat, and fish. It is just wonderful, okay? You can have a taste to check if the salt is really good. It tastes good, but I'm adding a little bit of salt because it's going to go on the chicken. So it's wonderful. It's such a lovely aroma. So this is it, your basic base for seasoning, right? I have given you the most basic one. It's just your natural ginger, garlic, and onions, and a bit of pepper if you like. And then you can add in these extra spices, which are lovely, and they go with so many things: chicken, meat, fish, and it's so wonderful. You can use it as a base for your stews and your sauces as well. So I'm going to use this to season my chicken, so stay tuned. So I'm going to season 2 lots of chicken. I've got enough seasoning here to season 2 lots of chicken. This is about 3.4 kg weight of chicken. And I'm going to season one plainly with just the spice alone. And it's going to go in the freezer. And when I'm ready to use it, all I do is take it out, defrost, and roast it. As it is, it will be good. But I can decide, because it's the basic base, it is wonderful on its own, but I can decide to add some other extra spices to make it nice and flavorful depending on my mood. So I'm going to show you how I season the chicken with just the basic base, and how I twist it up a bit to give me a different flavor. So to the chicken, I've got it in my bags because it's going to go in the freezer or in the fridge for it to marinate. So I'm just lightly, adding some salt because I want the skin, the outer bit, to be seasoned really well with salt. And in the cavity over here, I'll be putting in some of the spice, a good amount of the spice goes in there, and I just try and rub it in. And I'll add some of the spice to rub the skin. So this is about enough to go all around the skin. Just make sure it's nicely massaged into everywhere, every part of the skin. Okay, and that's about it. And that's your basic base for your chicken. You can seal it, put it in the fridge, or freeze it and use it later when you need it. So this is my second variation on my seasoning, to give me, a little bit of a different taste. So I am again seasoning it with a little bit of salt on the outer bit, and I'm going to put in the spice, the blend. Rub it in nicely, and I'm going to add some lemon. I'm going to put some lemon. I'll squeeze a bit of the juice in, and then I will just add half a lemon, because I'm trying to bring up the Efom Wisa has citrus tones to it, so I'm trying to highlight those citrus tones in the Efom Wisa and to have some citrusy kind of chicken seasoning. So to the skin, I'll add a bit more of the blend. Rub it in nicely. Make sure all the armpits, all the cavities, you can even lift the skin a bit to have it in. And I've got some orange. I'm going to, because I'm trying to highlight the citrusy hints of the Efom Wisa, I've got some rind of orange and 2 oranges, and I'm just going to rub it on the skin. So I'll be having some lemony flavor coming from the inside cavity and the orange flavor on the skin. And it's just going to smell amazing when I'm grilling, and it's going to taste wonderful as well. So this is it. Zip it up and keep it in the fridge or freezer for when you need it to grill.